Welcome to Carl's Aquarium. Evil puppy Bailey et al. People buy them to clean up the asterinas out of their tanks, so we gotta feed them to keep them healthy while we have them. Okay, so we take the brine shrimp and we suck her up in the bulb sucker, and then we start squirting it around. Okay, in here there's a bunch of shrimp, there's a yasha goby, there's some lined dart fish in here. I had some hermit crabs, but they got sold. They were scarlets. Okay, so we just go around squirting brine shrimp. We also got our plankton collector. This is a filter sock. And after we'll be dumping out the amphipods and mysids and whatever else. And then we add them to these tanks too. Can you see the spider crab there? That's actually one leg of his attached to the sponge. Okay, well, we're about to, we got one bar left on the battery. So let's see how long we can drag this out. Okay. So that is a red leaf lobster. And he's in a cage with a hole in the lid. So we'll give him a squirt of brine shrimp. Okay, normally he runs right over to it. And here we have a white spot anemone shrimp. Okay, he run right over. And then in here we got some more white spot anemone shrimp. There's a harlequin shrimp there too, one on the inside, one on the outside. You can keep a pair together, but you got to know they're a pair, because otherwise you'll have problems and issues. There's another white spot. They can live together. I just have the one in the cage because it's easier to catch them. Then you just go back and forth and see the nefarious snails. I bet you didn't know there's like 40 of them in here. There's a bigger suntail aurora goby too. And a brown clown goby, fungi cardinal. Okay, who's down here? Oh yeah, blue-eyed cardinals. And a few hermit crabs to do cleanup. Down here, this is a tank I just set up saltwater. It was freshwater. So I threw in some hermit crabs, and I'm going to use that for chloroquine phosphate. I got some nice Genicanthus bellis angels coming in, and 3 different types of Genicanthus. Okay, in here there's, oh yeah, blue-green chromis. This is chloroquine phosphate tank, because I like to put them through it because it's a good treatment for chromis disease. I can't pronounce it. It's Euro. I just know it looks really bad. Okay, then we got some baby guppies and mollies, and that way if we need small feeders, we got them all the time, because they just live down here. And sometimes we get in anglerfish that are better eaters than others. Okay. A feeder goldfish. Anglerfish. Long lure anglerfish. Now we make it easy for them, of course. See, when he's in the corner, we dump it down that corner. That way he doesn't have to go to any great amount of effort. But see, we got the trees in here. The trees help keep the water a little cleaner. I also sell the trees. gold-headed goby. People like these for cleaning up the gravel. It's supposed to be a tail spot blenny, but I don't know, it's just blenny. A little bit more. So as you can tell, feeding actually takes quite a while. So, whenever Fritzy needs to find me, she knows where to look. He comes down and crawls in the fish room again. So when you got a hobby you've made into a business, it's pretty sweet. So everything will be here until next week Wednesday, and then a lot of it will be gone. Okay, so let's give these guys some baby brine. Okay, you want to know what I'm doing? I'm actually sucking up a few pipettes full of baby brine live so that you guys see it all get dumped in. Okay. Now you see how they're going after the food? Because let's see if I can find a cloth. Wipe this off. All those little tiny dots are baby brine, and this way the anthias can learn how to eat. Then you can move them on to cyclopes or any kind of small food, okay? Because in nature they just hang in schools and wait for the plankton to go washing by them and open their mouth and eat it. And you can see under here the guys are running around eating them. Don't know why the dispar some of them are hiding. The leertail are out. See both of them? See, these are both females, and then they're hermaphrodites, so when you got one to a tank, it'll change to the purple male. But they're a lot easier to deal with as girls. See, if you put a school of males together, it's nothing but trouble. They kill each other. So you can put a bunch of females, one will turn into a boy, be really beautiful, and the girls are pretty good looking too. So that's why we got the water flow on here pretty slow. Enough to keep the tank well filtered, but I don't want to wash all the brine shrimp out of here without the anthias having time to eat, because small food, got to be around them a long time. And then of course I got the blower set up. I got some planktivore angels, because one of the Genacanthus species is a planktivore. So it'll need current to get it going. I may put it in here, I don't know. It all depends how I feel on Wednesday night. He doesn't even have the tail sticking out of his mouth anymore. He downed her. Downed her good. Okay, back to the baby brine shrimp. So, did I put any in here yet? Yeah. So I put some in here. Put some in there. I'm going to put some in there now. Now you can see them coming. They love this stuff. Nutritionally, it's not the best. Problem is, you see, it's left the ocean a million years ago. So it has no highly unsaturated fatty acids. That's why you also feed the enriched brine shrimp. but to get the fish eating, it's good. If you get in some tiny blue tanks, it's the only way to get them through the energy curve, because they're growing so fast that they're using up so much energy to grow that if they don't get a lot of calories into them, then they don't do well. Okay, so we got the last of the baby brine, and that goes to the jellyfish. Okay, the battery's turning red. We gotta stop. I'm gonna put this in there and answer the phone.